Recording in progress.
Good morning, everyone. Let's let the sound of the next bell take us to the deepest place within us. All right, let's stand for our first couple of songs, and I'm going to invite you to face the musicians over here. Today we have our amazing house band, the What Else Is Possible Choir. Let's give them some love. And we have a new thing. We have our lyrics projected onto the screen there. So there you go. Holy, holy way.
1, 2, 1, 2. To see your singing faces. Usually I can't tell what's going on out there. This is excellent. It's Reverend Elizabeth's favorite song. I stepped into the glow and then I let it go. I opened my mind, my heart and my soul. Step into the glow. Step into the glow. Then I let it go.
Wow. Namaste. While you're on your feet, please turn to one another and offer the Namaste greeting. Namaste, Namaste musicians. Beautiful, beautiful work there. Love you guys. Namaste. Namaste to our tech team and our sandwich angel in the back. Namaste, Reverend Diane, Brian, and Jesus. Namaste, love streamers. Welcome. We thank God for you. I'm so glad you're here. Wonderful friends, and as you take your seats, please take a moment to silence your cell phones or whatever devices you have that make noise. Awesome, awesome. I'm Reverend Elizabeth Rowley Hogue, and I am the spiritual leader here. I use she, her gender pronouns, and the land upon which we gather is the unceded territory of the Chumash and Salinan people. It is my joy to welcome you to the Awakening Ways Center for Spiritual Living, where all that we ask is that you remain open to the possibility of changing your entire life by changing your mind. This service has been designed especially for you. Welcome home. We have been waiting for you. We have an affirmation for today, and I invite you to please repeat after me. She's turning the phone off real quick. Here we go. All right, the affirmation, please repeat after me. I glow with God. I glow with God. I'm living a pop rocks, lit, joyful, healthy, and prosperous life. And so it is. Woo! All right. And now our practitioner for today, Delon Richenberg, who is also a ministerial student, almost licensed. It's very close, very close. He is going to offer our opening prayer and a Science of Mind reading. But before he does that, I wanted to call your attention to the salmon-colored sheet that is in your programs. Now, this sheet is a prayer request form, and the invitation is that if there is something that is heavy on your heart for which you would like prayer for, or maybe you're looking to manifest something in your life like a new car or an improved relationship, whatever it is, we invite you to fill out the prayer request form, and you can place this in the basket, the offering basket, when it comes around, or you can place it over in the prayer box, easy for you to say, prayer box on the table here. There's also additional request forms if you have more than one. Now, praying is a service that we offer, and we love to pray. We're a community who loves to pray, so there's no prayer too big or too small. Also, Delon is going to be available out here in the foyer after the service for 1-minute miracles. If there is something, again, that is heavy on your heart, or maybe you're looking to manifest something, maybe it's a celebration prayer. Delon will pray with you after the service, and he is a miracle worker. Right, Delon? All right, and then we have, if you come up with something you would love to have prayer for during the week, you can email us at info@awakeningways.org and put prayer request in the subject line. And our team, our soul support team, there's 10 of us, will pray for you over the next week. And we have Kristen Barnhart, who's a licensed practitioner here up in the front. She's holding the high watch. So she's in a meditation and holding for us the service, high consciousness, that everything is smooth and happening magnificently. If I start to get out in the ethers, I look at her and I'm grounded. So thank you, Kristen. All right, I'll turn it over to you now, Delon.
And I'm salmon-colored this morning, too, so come back for prayer afterwards.
Prayer.
We're doing quotes out of the 365 Science of Mind. This is a great book if you don't have it. This year, there's a page for every day of the year written by Ernest Holmes, and it's a beautiful work. So if you would join me in close your eyes and get yourself comfortable. And just relax and open to these words. The Bible is filled with divine promises. We are promised long life and happiness, riches and abundance, health and success. More importantly, it tells us that these promises are being fulfilled right now, in the day in which we live. Today, I accept the divine promises. I accept them with the simplicity of a child. And so knowing that there is only one source, one power, one force we're calling God, it is all fully present in all its goodness right here this morning. It fills and fulfills me and each person here this morning by our simple, heartfelt acceptance of it. And so accepting, I know that this entire service and every aspect of it, the setup, the music, the message, and the community connection we all experience, lights us up, glowing with God. And so I give my thanks for this recognition and this awareness that all of God is always here by our saying yes to it. I now release my word into the law, knowing that it's done. I let it be so, and so it is.
I like your purple mountain majesty against the shimmering sun. And I'm gonna sit alone in the desert tonight, a million miles from everyone, and I get a peaceful, easy feeling, one that's not often found, and it's here where I'm standing on the ground. Well, I found out a long time ago, letting go is good for your soul. But I'm not going anywhere. My heart doesn't want me to go. And I get a peaceful, easy feeling, one that's not often found, and it's here where I'm standing on the ground. And I get a peaceful, easy feeling, one that's not it's here where I'm standing on the ground. I feel such gratitude to be here tonight as I bask in the glow. Silence opens to the basis of my truth, and it fills me with the feeling of coming home. And I get a peaceful, easy feeling, one that's not often found. And it's here right where I'm standing. It's here where I'm standing. Yes, I know that I'm standing on the ground. Feel the glow. Feel the glow.
Wow. Come on, let's give them a standing ovation. That was amazing. Woo-hoo. Wow. Wow. I got the God bumps. Now I just want to float on out of here. Feel the glow. Hey, do you know that most of these folks are volunteers? Wow. Wow. Let's give them some more love. It takes time to practice and rehearse and be in service to you all. What a beautiful gift. Wow. I love the Eagles too. Don't y'all? Yeah. Right? Yeah, I could tell. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful day. I really do just want to like float on out. Okay. But we're here. Hi, everyone. Hey, hello, hello. It's so good to see you. Ooh. Oh, what's happening? Whoa. Okay, I got this. If anyone feels like they want to help, that would be awesome. But otherwise, I'll just stand here awkwardly. Thank you, honey. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Well, the seed of awakening for July is glow. Yes. And the topic for today is glow with God. And that is what we are doing. That's what we're up to, you know? And we have loved the book of the month that we've been following for this month so much that we chose to continue it for the month of July. Now, the book of the month is called Spirit Hacking by Shaman Durek. And I'm going to refer to a couple of things that he talks about this morning in the talk. Now, last month, the Seed of Awakening was lit. And we're kind of carrying that forward, but we're more in the glow now. So we recognize that we've been lit up. We are lit up by the divine, and now it's about us glowing and glowing with God and bringing that glow out into the world. So glow really represents the radiant essence of the divine spark within each being as a luminous expression of inner light that transcends mere physical illumination. It is the subtle and vibrant energy that emanates from a soul that is aligned with its higher purpose. and resonating with that love, compassion, and authenticity. Now, the dictionary definition of glow is to give out steady light without flame, or it's a steady radiance of light. And so that's what we're up to. We are really up to having this glow in all that we think, in all that we do, and in all that we say throughout this month, starting today. And so someone who is glowing has shining eyes. Yeah, I see a few shining eyes in here. No, all of you have shining eyes. Come on, who am I kidding? But I want to talk about this thing about shining eyes. Now, there is an English conductor named Benjamin Zander. Have any of you heard of Benjamin Zander? Now, he's a conductor, currently the musical director of the Boston Philharmonic Orchestra and also the Boston Philharmonic Youth Orchestra. Now, he did a TED Talk way back in 2008 called The Transformative Power of Classical Music. And I really invite you all to go out and look that up, because the whole talk is just so beautiful as he shares the different keys and notes that you hear in the classical music and the purpose of it. It's fun, you know. He makes classical music fun. This is how you know he's good, right? He's good at what he does. But in his TED Talk back in 2008, he shared that he had this amazing experience when he was about 45 years old, and he had been conducting orchestra for 20 years when he suddenly had a realization. And he realized that as the conductor of this orchestra, he doesn't make a sound. He never makes a sound. His picture is on the cover of the CD when they put one out, but he never makes a sound on the CD. And he realized that. And the realization that really hit home for him was he actually depends for his power on his ability to make other people powerful. Wow, right? And that changed everything for him. It was totally life-changing. Bless you. It was totally life-changing. And people in his orchestra said, you know, Ben, what happened? Well, that's what happened. He had this recognition and realized that his job was to awaken possibility in other people. Wow. And of course, he then wanted to know when he was doing that. Like, he thought, well, how can I tell when I'm actually awakening this possibility in other people? How do you find out? He said, you look at their eyes. He learned that when you look at someone's eyes and their eyes are shining, you know you're doing it. Ooh, all of you are shining now. You look at someone's eyes and their eyes are shining, you know that you're actually awakening possibility in them. And he was working with someone at the time, and his work with him made him realize, like, wow, this person's eyes could light up an entire village. So he knew it was working. So if the eyes are shining, you know that you're doing it. And if the eyes are not shining, well, you get to ask the question. And the question is this: who am I being that my players' eyes are not shining? Who am I being? Now, normally we would go, what's wrong with them? Their eyes aren't shining, right? Didn't you get enough sleep? Are you paying attention? Did you eat? Or whatever, right? So we can ask that question. Who am I being that my players' eyes are not shining? Now, this really resonates with me because I can ask the same question of myself as the spiritual leader of this community. Who am I being that your eyes are not shining? I'm not asking this question now because all of your eyes are shining. So we're doing this thing and it's good. God is good. So, but right, who am I being that my congregation's eyes are not shining? We can do this with our children also, or our grandchildren. Who am I being that their eyes are not shining if they're not, right? Or who am I being that my partner's eyes are not shining? Who am I being that my staff's eyes are not shining? That requires us to pay attention to other people, doesn't it? It requires us to get out of our bloated nothingness, which is our ego, get out of ourselves and be out in the world and look at people and see, like, what's going on, you know? What's happening here, to be totally present. And that is a totally different world, isn't it? That is a totally different world where we are looking at others and wondering how we are being the cause, creating an effect in the world. We talk about this all the time. It's just a different perspective, isn't it? And so as we bring our glow out into the world, who are we being that our eyes, or the eyes of those that we are in contact with, are not shining? And what is the subtle shift that we can make to be someone who causes others' eyes to shine? Because I want to be that, don't you? Yeah, right? Oh, it's just such a different world. So that's a glorious, glorious example of our seed of awakening for July. Glow. If at the end of this service your eyes are not shining, who am I being that your eyes are not shining? Now, each of us, this is really for you to pay attention to this part, right? Each of us has the power to transform our environment by who we are being in the world. That's powerful. In other words, you can transform your relationships with other people by who you are being. People will actually respond to you differently if you change your thinking and change your life just a little tiny bit. Are you with me? Yeah. That's powerful. I think we forget how powerful that we are sometimes, don't we? We forget how powerful we are. We walk into a situation and we're just like, well, whatever, right? I don't like it. You're laughing. You're laughing because you relate, right? But let's transform that. Yes, that's what this month is all about, transforming that. So each of us has this power to transform the world by transforming who we are being. Are you glowing? The question to ask yourself also is, are you a tap or a drain? Meaning, are others uplifted by your presence when they leave, when you part ways? Are they uplifted, or did you just like bleh all over them, and now they're depressed and sad, right? Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes we do need to do that, and that's okay too. But we're talking, in general, and the way that you're moving through the world. So I want to go into a few new words that we have from our book of the month. I think this is one of the things I've really enjoyed so much. He has a whole glossary of terms, and this is on page 20. I'm not going to read through all of the terms, but there's 4 that I want to call our attention to for today. And the first one is bobblehead. Those little, anybody have a bobblehead? Yeah, okay. Those little bobbleheads, and they go, yeah, right? A person, he says, a bobblehead is a person who mindlessly follows the herd and does what they are told without thinking. Okay, set that aside. The next term is junkery. Junkery is discordant energy frequencies the shadow holds on to for us until we are ready to take responsibility for them. I love that term junkery. Now, junkery reminds me of a concept in Hawaiian Huna spirituality, and that concept is that our unconscious mind has a black bag. And if there's something that we are not going to be able to deal with yet, our unconscious puts it in this black bag, and then it ties it up and holds on to it for us. And then when we are ready, when we know who we are, when we are lit, when we're glowing, when we're at the top of our game, our unconscious mind will open it up a little bit and let a little bit out for us to look at it and go, oh, and then we bring more light to it and we get to heal it. So that's the same concept, junkery. It's that discordant energy, frequency that is held inside until we're ready to take responsibility for them. And taking responsibility for those things means to look at it and own it. Like, instead of saying, well, why are they doing that? What's going on out there? You know, we get so seduced by things, conditions, and circumstances happening in the external world that we forget, mirror, mirror on the wall, you are me after all, right? Yeah, it's a thing. And so, and so that's a beautiful, beautiful gift, right? So we have, the next one is the giant age. The giant age is the forthcoming golden era that follows the blackout, and it is a period of global peace, prosperity, joy, health, and harmony for every being on earth. This is the vision that we're holding on to, isn't it? The giant age. Who's ready for the giant age today? All right. And so for those of us ready, as with anything in your life, when you are ready for this new vision to become a reality, you keep your mind stayed on the vision. Even though this is happening right now, I am steadfast in this truth. I am keeping my mind stayed on the Spirit. This is what we do, right? This is what we believe here. And so the next is pop rocks. Now this is fun because, Lori, I love your little giggle there. Pop rocks is explosive, amazing, energy-driven, exciting, new, and fun. I'm a 7. I love to lead a pop rocks life. You know what I mean? And so the author of the book is saying that, look, if you want to live a pop rocks lit, energetic, prosperous, whole, amazing life, then take responsibility and heal and reveal more spirit in your life and become that which you came here to be. We're not messing around anymore. There's a quickening that has to happen, and we are ready for it. Are you ready for it? Yes, I'm ready too. Let's do this. When one mind is healed, my friends, the lie of separation and fear, when one mind is healed of the lie of separation and fear, the entire world is blessed. So let's not get distracted, which we can, can't we? The point in our healing, in other words, it's not just for our own good. You're not here just for you. You're here for the entire world. That is a beautiful thing when we think about that. Now, we can be fooled into thinking, oh, I'm here just for me. I need to get lit this morning so I can go on with my week, right? Well, when you're lit, the people around you are lit, and then they have a ripple effect. It has a ripple effect out into the world, right? And so when we continue to heal ourselves and heal ourselves of that lie of separation and fear, which is seductive, it's seductive, isn't it? It's easy too. It's easy to get caught up in that and become that bobblehead. But when we heal ourselves, we are blessing the world and healing the world at the same time. Are you with me? All right. Now, at Awakening Ways Center for Spiritual Living, we're teaching powerful tools for real-world transformation. Powerful tools for real-world transformation. And the biggest and most powerful one here is affirmative prayer. We call it spiritual mind treatment, but another word for it is affirmative prayer. And it is, there's specific steps to this type of prayer, and it works. Affirmative prayer is not just a good idea. It's not just something that sounds good. It's not a theory or something that special people do. It's actually transformative. Affirmative prayer, the spiritual mind treatment that we do here works. This is what we do, it works. And so I want us to get really clear today that the power of our minds to heal, the power of our word to heal ourselves and to heal others and to heal the word, the power of our thoughts, what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. You have that power to transform your own life and the world. Will you join me in that, please? Yes. What? Yes, right? Yes, let's do this. We have this power to heal. We are mighty and magnificent. All right, I want to share the story about David and Goliath. Now, we are a spiritual, not religious community. I'll just start with that. However, this story from the Bible is really present, and it kept coming up for me this weekend, and so Spirit wanted me to share it. Now, David and Goliath. How many of you have heard of David and Goliath? Everyone, right? And so there's the Israelites and the Philistines, and they're at war, and the Philistines have a champion, and the champion is Goliath. And Goliath is like a giant. I mean, he's 9 feet tall. So Travis is 6'5". Imagine a 9 foot tall giant. I think Travis is a giant, but 9 foot tall, whoa. It's like, whoa. You want to stand up for a second? No, okay. Just wanted to give a visual, you know. Okay. He's like, no, thank you. No, thanks. All right, so so the 9 foot tall warrior giant guy challenges the Israelites. He says, hey, why don't you send your own champion to fight me? And if you win, this war is over. We're done. And so, of course, the Israelites are like, yeah, no, nope, we're not going to do it. That's crazy, you know. Goliath's size and strength intimidate the Israelite army, right? Everyone's like, yeah, no thanks. Well, along comes a young shepherd. He's been sent to bring some food for his dad. Now, this is David. And he comes in, and he's 15 years old, you know, maybe younger. And they're talking about needing a volunteer. And he's like, I'll do it. And, of course, his dad is like, no, right? But he volunteers, and you know the army's even saying you're going to lose, and I don't want you to die. And the thing is, they're probably all going to die if somebody doesn't stand up, right? And so he ends up saying, no, this is mine to do. I'm going to do this. And now Saul, the king of Israel, gives David his armor. David tries on this armor, and he can like barely move, right? He's got a sword, and he says, you know what? I'm not going to use this armor, so he takes it all. For those of you who are Christian or, you know, follow the Bible, I'm sorry, I'm totally messing up the story, I know. Paraphrasing. I call it paraphrasing, okay? It's paraphrasing. Okay, so he gives him the armor, you know, he tries it on, he can't move. And so he says, look, I'm not going to fight with all of this armor. This is not who I am. This is not me. I'm going to take all of this off and do it my way. And I have no fear because I know that I will be victorious. You know why? Because I am glowing with God. I have God on my side, whatever you call it, the divine spirit, right? For us, we're relating to this story, yes? And so they're like, oh my gosh, this is really going to be bad. But guess what happened? David found a few stones, and they were smooth stones, and you have the slingshot, and he won. Got him right between the eyes, right? He won. He won. So the point of this story is, do you want fear and separation, or do you want love and oneness? This is our choice. The point of this story now is that perhaps we need to form some forgiveness circles and look at the big, scary Goliath illusion in the face and conquer it with love. Conquer it with love. Now, I'm sharing this because there was some news the other day, and people started to get squirrely, and all of a sudden, there's all these different things happening, and you start to sense something's up out there. My people are putting up black profile pictures and saying things and being unbecoming of who I know them to be, you know? Because they're angry, and they're projecting their inner anger out onto a person and out onto what they believe is unjust and false. And that's okay. There's a place for everyone. But I believe it's time for us to prove that being obsessed with these big waves of fear is a giant waste of our time. It is a giant waste of our time. And that actually taking the time to forgive my neighbor, to love my sister, and to stop judging is the real path for love's revelation. Can I get an amen? And so it is even. Thank you. Right? It's our time to prove that. Now, for those of you who are heavy laden with fear and anger and hate about the latest headline, I invite you to come over here. Come over here. Come see me. You know? Come and see me. Because I will help you wake up to what is really true. Our practitioners and ministers will help you wake up to what is really true. and to stop looking at the lie and go within. To stop being seduced by the illusion of separation and to see that what's happening in the external world is some aspect of yourself. I said it. Wait, are your eyes still shining? Yes. Oh, good. No? Darn it. Okay, I better change it up a little. But friends, can we stop being seduced by this illusion of separation? Mirror, mirror on the wall, I am you after all. I invite you to turn to the person next to you or someone around you and repeat after me. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I am you after all. I am you after all. Let's try this again. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Mirror, mirror on the wall. You are me after all. You are me after all. And so it is. Yes. Now, Emma Curtis Hopkins was the teacher of teachers, right? And she actually taught Ernest Holmes, who's the founder of the Science of Mind philosophy. She was one of his teachers. Now, Emma Curtis Hopkins observed there is no evil. See, we get confused. We know and we claim and we take foundations and we come here and we know that there's no duality, and then all of a sudden something happens and boom, evil, right? We forget who we are so fast. But that's what we're here for. That's what you're here for today, to remember who you are. There is no evil. She said there is no absence of life, substance, or intelligence anywhere. Where? Anywhere. Yes, exactly. Thank you. There is no absence of life, truth, or love. And there is nothing to fear. Please repeat after me. There is nothing to fear. Yes, there is no reality in sin, sickness, or death. Oh, you wanted to repeat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sin, sickness, or death. Thank you, and so it is. I love Emma Curtis Hopkins. Friends, all of that is an illusion. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. And so what we're called to do is lift our gaze upward. Try that. Look up. When you're looking up, you're looking into the cosmos, aren't you? Now look straight ahead again, or look down. Now look back up. Now you can look straight ahead. When you're looking up, lifting your gaze upward, we see the truth. And so that's one of our calls to action this week, is to look up and know the truth. See the truth, and don't allow yourself to believe in illusion. Believe in God. Believe in spirit. Believe in the divine. Whatever you choose to call it. Spinoza said, I choose to know spirit rather than to imagine matter. Wow. I choose to know spirit rather than to imagine matter. We are powerful, my friends. We are powerful. What we're thinking about, we're bringing about, and we are here taking responsibility for our lives and for our part in what's happening in the world. We are powerful. We glow with God. We are powerful. We're no longer falling for the illusion of separation. We are no longer falling for the old, come over here and give all of your attention to this imaginary situation so that we can create more of that. We're not falling for it, right? We are not falling for that. No, thank you. Instead, we are standing in the fire, the faith, and the conviction of what we know is real and lit and pop rocks, life-giving, life-affirming creativity. Can I get an amen? Amen. All right, so I love what Admiral Akbar famously said in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. It's a trap! Don't fall for the trap. The illusion of separation is a trap. Don't fall for it. We're not falling for it, right? Oh, your eyes are starting to shine again. I see it, I feel it. Yes. All right, my friends. For you to be able to remember to live a lit pop rocks life where you glow with God, we have some pop rocks for you today. And so my helpers, Travis and Susan, are going to pass these out for you. Now, you don't have to eat these. And in fact, you may not want to. Some of these are gum, and some of them are just popping candy. Whoa, we got some excitement going. While this excitement's going, I'm going to invite the musicians to come on up also. Jimmy, you guys can come on up and get ready as we prepare to close this out. Musicians, you guys can get ready, yeah. Yep, come on up. Lots to choose from, lots to choose from. All right, my friends. Your call to action is not to eat the Pop Rocks, but you have these Pop Rocks. You can if you want to. But this should serve as your reminder to live that lit Pop Rocks life, glowing with God, glowing with good, being who you came here to be. Friends, wrapping it up, you and I are here to glow with God. Yes? All right. Don't be a bobblehead. Don't be a bobblehead. This is a reminder that the blackout that Shaman Durek, wow, there's a lot of energy. Everybody's Pop Rocks. This is a great reminder for us to evolve through love.
Okay.
We're here to evolve through love. It's an opportunity for us to level up through higher intelligence and to create life-affirming framework that supports all beings in thriving and living a lit Pop Rocks life. Yes? Yes. All right. The giant age that I spoke about earlier can only be created by human beings living and loving in alignment, unified by a shared vision of a balanced, sustainable system that supports everyone. Reverend Diane, are you eating them? You can. You can. She was ready. All right, my friends, the key is to empower ourselves, okay? We're empowering ourselves to take our energy and our attention away from the illusion of separation and fear. We're pulling it away from that and focusing on the giant age that we are choosing to create. This is why it's so important that we level up our wills. Now, our will is really our thoughts and our beliefs. And so, as we level up with our thoughts and beliefs, we are strong in the face of that temptation. Yes? When our thoughts and beliefs go into fear, when we start to believe in separation, thinking that everything is happening against us, then it's really easy to manipulate us, and then we become bobbleheads. But we are not bobbleheads. We are spiritual beings, and I'm so grateful that we're here together. So your specific call to action is level up our thoughts and beliefs so that our devotion to love, spirit, truth, and authenticity is so lit and so Pop Rocks and so giant that we cannot be distracted by any illusion of fear and separation. And I invite you to use this affirmation as many times as possible this week. I glow with God. I glow with God. And so it is. Woo! All right, let's turn our attention inward for a short prayer of remembering who we are. And as we have, let's just shake our little Pop Rocks. Shake it up. Yeah! We have little shakers, right? Thank you. And now that we've cleared the energy and any divisiveness or duality from this room, I return to that beautiful expansive space within, which is the space where I know and remember with every fiber of my being that spirit is all that there is. It is all that there ever was, and it is all that there ever will be, and it is here, right now, expressing itself in me, as me, through me, expressing itself in, as in through each individual here, and it is good. It is this beautiful, expansive love that wants us to remember who we are in every moment, and it's right here, available to us. All that we ever need to do is turn our attention inward for just a tiny moment and remember that we glow with God. And so as we go forward from here, I know that we are glowing, that we are each living and experiencing that beautiful pop rocks lit, amazing, energetic life that is so good. I'm so grateful for this, and I know it is so as I release my word into the loving and creative action of the law. And so it is. So it is. Thank you.
I see a grand day's arising. I see good times on the way. I see people all around me. I see lots of smiles today. Up way up high, you're bound to see the light. There's a grand day on the rise. I see peace on the horizon. I see freedom in the air. I see a brand new day before me. I hear laughter everywhere. On this special day, we're bound to find our way. There's a grand day on the rise.
I see the light.
Prayers are being heard. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. Looks like we're living by the word. Well, don't put up a fight. We're bound to see the light. There's a grand day on the rise. On this special day, we're bound to find our way. There's a grand day on the rise. There's a grand day on the rise. There's a grand day on
Whew, wow. That was so fun. What a wonderful day. All right, my friends, it's now time for our conscious giving. Will our ushers please come forward? All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, how did that get over there? That's hilarious. All right. Friends, if you forgot your checkbook, don't worry. There is a QR code on the back of your program, and you can scan that QR code and pay with either PayPal, make your donation with either PayPal or just your credit card. You don't have to have a PayPal account. And friends, if you're tuning in on the live stream, thank you for joining us. If this service has inspired you all in any way, please consider making a donation to our community. Now, for those of you tuning in, you can go to paypal.me/awakeningways and make your donation that way. Now let's take our gift and place it over our heart. And you can also just take your hand and place it over your heart if you already gave. And I invite you to please repeat after me. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It is It does great work in the world. And returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. Oh, thank you, BJ and Dixie, for being our ushers today.
God is my source.
God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source.
God is my source.
God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks
So I give thanks.
for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source.
God is my source.
God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks
So I give thanks.
for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Let's close our eyes one more time this morning and just give thanks for this morning. Thanks for turning our awareness to life and to life that is all good, accepting none. And I know that each and every one of us leaves this morning glowing with God even more. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for this community. And I let that be so, and so it is.
Thank you. You don't need to turn that off. We're going to have our amazing Sonia come up with the children. Let's give them our little marching. Do, 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 do. I bet he wants some Pop Rocks. Okay. Look at you. No worries. Oh, wow. Hi, Sonia. Thank you for being here. Wow, that's cool. Look out there.
Hi, good morning. I'm Sonia, and today we tasted the rainbow. So we had a little picnic, and we had all kinds of different colors, and we made a recipe for bubbles, to have bubbles at our picnic because it's very important to play and eat well. And our bubbles are still in the process, so yeah. But they're still fun. So our affirmations for today is,
I love my body,
I love my mind.
and I love my stove.
Thank you.
All right, now it's time for our announcements angel for today. My favorite giant, Travis.
Good morning, Awakening Ways. That's right. My name is Travis. I'm glowing with God, and I've got sparkly eyes. I would like to point your attention to your pink or purplish insert. I'm going to be reading the announcements, but everything that's happening at this center is on this beautiful thing that's great for the purple page, great for the refrigerator. All right, here are the announcements for Sunday, July 6th, 2025. Monday, tomorrow, first Monday of each month, the Men's Connection Circle meets from 6 to 8:30 p.m., and we will be gathering at the home of David Clark in Atascadero. So this is for men to join in a supported space for spiritual discussions, reflection, and shared journeys towards greater meaning and purpose. So you can either speak to David or myself after this gathering. If you'd like to attend, there's a sign-up sheet over on the side table as well. So that's when? Tomorrow? Monday the 7th. Okay. Tuesday. Yes, thank you. Tuesday, July 8th, from 11 a.m. to 12:30, the Spiritual Living and Prayer Connection Circle will meet at our center on El Camino Real. This monthly event is facilitated by licensed spiritual practitioner B.J. DiGirolamo and Reverend Susan Jones. Okay? Next up is Thursday, July 10th, from 6 to 8 p.m., the Women's Connection Circle, facilitated by Reverend Elizabeth, will meet at our center on El Camino. So this is a gathering that meets the second Thursday of each month. This is a sacred space, a spiritual space to connect, explore spiritual practices, and deepen connection to the divine within and with each other. Now, there's also a sign-up table at the back, and I noticed that, Tom, you signed up for both of these. You can't attend, only the men's group, okay. Next Sunday, July 13th, is Dress for Summer Day, Aloha Shirt Sunday. Pull out your crazy sunglasses, Hawaiian shirts, sun hats or bonnets, muumuus, flip-flops, anything that says I'm on vacation. No bathing suits, please. Talking to you, Tom. We're not going to make that mistake like last year. Okay. Then beginning on Sunday, July 13th, after service at 1 p.m. and going through Wednesday, July 16th, the Awakening Ways is honored to be hosting the creation of the Manjushri Buddha Sand Mandala with the Driprung Gomang bunks. Watch as these Tibetan monks create an intricate mandala with colored sand as a meditation on compassion and impermanence. A complete schedule of this amazing 4-day ritual is available at the information table. Please make sure to check this incredible opportunity out, and I'm going to call Rev E up to share about volunteer needs.
Thank you so much. All right, I first wanted to call your attention to these sheets. There are a bunch of little mini flyers for the Sand Mandala over on the middle table here. Please grab one or two and take them somewhere, put them on the bulletin boards in the communities and let people know this is happening. It's starting next Sunday after our service. So we'll go over with our amazing Aloha shirts and greet them with great joy as they begin the opening ceremony next Sunday after the service. And I do need some support. So a few of you have already reached out to volunteer food. We need to be able to give them lunch. And I am looking for one additional lunch provider. So if you would like to, or maybe you work for a perfect, thank you. All right, that's done. So that part's done. Now, what we're going to need are a few people to be there along with me throughout the days. So the day starts at 10:30 and ends at 5 o'clock. And the beginning 10:30 a.m. is an opening chant, so you can come get your spiritual practice in, maybe hang out. I've got a couple of meetings on Tuesday I need to be at, so I want to have volunteers available in the office to greet people coming in. And we also have this beautiful marketing opportunity to give folks our welcome packets. And so you can talk to me after the service, but basically looking for, shifts throughout the day. Maybe you can be there for an hour or 2 hours, or maybe you want to be there and hang out with me the whole time. The cool thing is that for those of us volunteers who are there, the lunch will also be for us. And we have some folks providing lunch that don't even attend here, so it's awesome. Anyway, you can see me after the service and let me know how you can be of support, or you can email me this week at revelizabeth@awakeningways.org, all right? Thank you. Yeah, Gina.
All right. I just also want to spotlight, if you've never hung out with the the Buddhist monks, or you're on the fence about whether this is a good idea or not, let me assure you, it is awesome. They are creating a work of art that is exquisite. This is their practice. And I would also guide you, if there was just one place, or actually two places in this whole week with the monks that you would want to attend, it's the opening and the closing parts. These are the most powerful expressions of these monks, and it is their gift to humanity, and they're doing it right here in Atascadero. Okay, as you've heard, we have many great events and opportunities to go deeper as a community. Please be sure to take home the purple page of July events in your program, and also visit the information table here in the middle to learn about these happenings and sign up to attend. You can return your programs to the basket on the info table as well, as we like to recycle those. And last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to all the volunteers who helped make this service possible. Thank you so much. We love you. And that, my beloveds, has been the announcements.
Circle up for the benediction and call and response. Wow, look at that spread. Can't really hear it. You got me? You got me? Okay. All right. How rude. All right, big circle, big circle. Hello, welcome back. You look like a movie star, Paula. Oh, hello. You guys are awesome. All right, my friends. Oh, let's see. Kat, if you can go back like you're going to hold hands with Jesse. Just so we include everybody. That's great. No, we don't want to exclude Jesse. Thank you. Yeah. All right, my friends. Won't you know with me that you are never alone, that God is where you are right now and always, and all that we ever need do is turn within. And it is here we will find we are guided, sustained, directed, and inspired by a source that knows only good. Joyously let us make use of these gifts in all that we think, in all that we say, and in all that we do. Please repeat after me, something wonderful is happening as me right now. Something wonderful is happening as me right now. It is this thing called life. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in my body. Life is in my relationships. Life is in my relationships. Life is everywhere. Life is everywhere. I think it. I feel it. I believe it. I express it. I accept it. Just the way that it is. And just the way that it is not. Thank you, life. Woo!
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. God is my source.
I'm getting a sandwich. Reverend Diane made these. You made these? I'm getting something. Must be good. I will, yeah. I don't want to lose out on Reverend Diane's amazing food. Hey. office. Will you remind me?
Yeah.